This is lesson 7-4, classifying triangles and quadrilaterals. Quick review of the different types of angles we may be looking at today. Right, obtuse, and acute angles. Remember, a right angle is created by a vertical and a horizontal line. We call those perpendicular, and they create a 90-degree angle. Remember that acute angles are any angles that are less than 90 degrees. This one's probably about 45, and any angle larger than 90 is called an obtuse angle. And so this one's probably at about 135 or so. I can classify triangles one of two ways, either by the sides or by their angles. So let's look at the angles first. The angles inside a triangle always add up to 180. So do keep that in mind. So look at this acute triangle. An acute triangle has three angles smaller than 90 degrees. So three acute angles. An obtuse triangle has one obtuse angle, meaning one angle larger than 90 degrees. Now, it can't have more than one angle larger than 90 degrees, otherwise then we aren't talking about a triangle anymore. And then finally we have a right triangle, which includes one 90-degree angle. So that's how I would classify triangles based on their angles. Now I can also classify triangles based on their sides. So remember, these dash marks mean that those sides would be the same measure. This equilateral triangle down here has three sides all the same measure. An isosceles triangle has two sides that have the same measure. And my scalene triangle has no sides that are equal in their measure. Remember, you have to have those dash marks before you can write if it's isosceles or equilateral. All right, with quadrilaterals, I can still use angles and my sides to help me out. A quadrilateral is any shape that has four sides. Once I get more and more specific with that, though, I change the name. So anytime I'm classifying quadrilaterals, I want to be as specific as possible. Trapezoid has one pair of parallel lines, and that's it. These triangles on these lines indicate that these two lines are parallel to one another. Parallelogram, like the name suggests, has two pairs of parallel lines. Just like with the dashes, one pair of triangles or one triangle means that these two are parallel. Two triangles means that these two lines are parallel. Moving down my line here, from here I can have also some different quadrilaterals. A rhombus has four congruent sides. Nothing with these angles. The angles don't matter for a rhombus. And the opposite of that would be the rectangle, where they have four right angles, but the sides don't have to be the same. If we would combine these two, having congruent sides and congruent angles, that would give you a square. Four congruent sides and four right angles. So again, whenever you're classifying quadrilaterals or triangles, be as specific as possible.